When the feet pull up. You know? Beautiful. Hey, Shalom. All right, GMS Charlotte. Back into another live camp. Spirit of fire, y'all about to see outside Wednesday camp. Another day to bring out this word. All right, before we get started with this lesson, with this camp, I want to give all praises, honor, and the glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakak, Hey, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Double salutation to all you Akim out there laboring in the house of David that's pushing this word with all truth, righteousness, and sincerity. Shalom to you, brothers. Shalom. All right, so we are in the midst of a global crisis, man. All right, if you haven't noticed, a lot of shit is going down in the news. Matter of fact, let's open up with that Daniel's 12 and 1, man. All right, because you got farmers out here that are getting paid off to get to not how you say it, to not till the ground. All right, destroying the crops. Okay, there was a thing that the elder had passed in the chat. All right, they're low on carbon dioxide, and since there's a shortage on that, basically that's what's used to euthanize the animals. So before these, so a shortage on that is going to lead to what? These animals not making it to the slaughterhouse. So there's going to be a shortage on food. So we're in a food crisis right now, man. And then they came on the news today, and them devils they shot through it with the speed of light. But pretty much there was a cyber attack that hit a meat plant, man, which is also going to result in what? A famine of food. So a time like no other is coming on the earth. We're in the midst of that global crisis. This thing is going to be worldwide, man. All right, so you got to prepare yourself. Get it out.
For the children of thy people. Right. And there shall be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation.
Man, you got to understand, the scripture said that there should be a time of trouble since there ever has been a nation. All right? What the Lord is going to do on the earth has never been seen, man. Okay? Which the world is not prepared for that. Go ahead, Ak.
Even to that same time. And at that time, thy people shall be delivered. Everyone that shall be found written in death.
Yeah. So the Lord has a way out for the elect, man. Those are the ones that are written in the book of life. Can I get Jeremiah 30:7? Just add on to that. Yep. You know? Because these times that we're in are deadly serious, man. All right, you Jakes out there, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Hispanics, you better wake the hell up, man. All right, because the time is short. You see?
Jeremiah 30, I'm starting with 5. Jeremiah 35, and it reads, For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace. Verse 6.
Yeah, because look, these people are getting, basically, they're being oppressed by the Vanessa, right? So if you don't take this thing, you out of work. But see, what they're doing is all these people that are out of work, they have a key role in the supply chain. So when you have a lack of workers, there's people missing out of these certain spots that provide the functioning of the economy, man. The functioning of the world, so to speak, man. So when these people are out of there, that's going to resort into what? The crashing of the economy, man. The crashing of the so-called food supply chain, man. So you can see all the workers, all the inner workers in the making, man. It's about to go down, man.
You got a shortage of goods, where you got certain things that would normally be in stores that's in different countries that hasn't even been able to make it here because that system of commerce and capitalism is being interrupted. So one thing affects 2 or 3 or 4 other things, which really affects everything. It's a trickle-down effect.
Like, hey, stuff that you order online is taking longer to get to your house. You know? So, hey, this thing is really about to get ugly out here, man.
Jeremiah 35 again. For thus saith the Lord Yahweh, we have heard a voice of trembling, of fear, and not of peace.
You're not all right? You in the wrong mindset. Right?
Verse 6. Jeremiah 36. As ye now the seeds of the land don't rebel now. Since wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into failures. Verse 7. Alas, for that day is great, so that none is righteous. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Yep. So we are in the time of Jacob's trouble. You have to get into when you go, throughout the scriptures, Daniel the 12th chapter, 2nd Ezra the 15th chapter. We are in the time in the beginnings of what the Bible calls Jacob's trouble, which is also known as the time of great tribulation. That's right. That's on the earth. The Lord said that great tribulation will come in the last days upon the earth as recompense for all the wickedness that's been done first and foremost by the wicked, and also recompense to the other nations for what they did to the children of Israel. So these nations start with the Most High from down, so that recompense is coming by way of making trouble. Right? In fact, I read here, Jeremiah 37, alas, for their day is great, so that none is like you. Now, why is no time going to be likened unto the time of taking trouble? The reason why is because the time of taking trouble is going to be the worst time that the world has ever seen. Absolutely. And think of all the calamities and all of the terrible things the Most High has brought to the earth. When you read the Bible, it says this time is not going to be no time like this time. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. Those whose names are written in the book of life, which is the elect. The elect are going to be saved. Yep. 2/3 will not, because they won't do what? They won't hearken to the word of the Lord.
We in the food shortage. Yep. We in the gas shortage. All right. We in the shortage of supplies and demand. Yep. Goods. Yep. Okay. So people really don't understand what's getting ready to go down. And we brought this out last week. The News Target, the brother that posted this online, and we're gonna get this article after that. But it says Biden's Vanessa mandate could collapse trucking supply lines, leading to instant shortages of food, fuel, and medicines, man. Okay? This shit is about to get nuts. Okay? The moment that people can't have access to food, water, and gas, all right, you about to see crime go through the roof. All right, you're going to see the murder rate. Matter of fact, there's an article that came out that said that the murder rate went up 30%. Yep. So as we get more into these times, it's going to get higher and higher, man. Yep. Police quitting jobs. Certain states, you got certain the police departments that flat out resigning, man. All right, but as we know in the spirit, this is all by design. All right, get that out. Yep. Let me get whatever you got. Yep. Okay. Yep. Grab it. The parents' time. Yep. This is another quick precept. Just through the spirit. This is 2 Timothy 3:1. It says, "This know also that in the last days, perilous times shall come." Yep. I always like to get. Somebody give me the common definition of perilous. I'm going to get it here in the blue letter. The Lord said through the prophets that these terrible times will come to the earth in the last days, right? We are in the last days, according to prophecy, right? Not according to opinion, not according to emotion or feelings, but according to prophecy. The prophecy on the four corners of the earth is one of the sure signs that we are in the last days. Right? So we don't got a lot of time left. That sand in the hourglass is almost out. Right? So it says perilous times will come. And put in here that you better want to bring in that common definition along with the synonym. It's P5467. And it's highly chaos. It says hard to do, to take, to approach, hard to bear, troublesome, dangerous, hard, fierce, savage. Yep. We are in the midst of savage. The time of a bunch of savages is going to be unleashed, which we know is the Lord unleashing those spirits that's coming to bring judgment to this earth. Right? See? So we got savage, harsh, fierce, dangerous, troublesome times.
Perilous. Move this opposite. Full of danger or risk, exposed to immediate risk of disaster or ruin.
Yeah, immediate risk is what's coming. Disaster or ruin. It also, I think, is more sensitive. Goes into words like troublesome, which we already got. Other words, unsafe, uncertain. Yeah. We're coming into perilous times, uncertain times.
The Lord treachery, tested, exposed, problematic, difficult, dicey, hard to be
unsecure. Right. So people's security, it says it's a rock. The fifth chapter. So the agent security comes to the door. That's the thing that the Lord will turn this down. The things that people find comfort in is not comfort because these are the perilous times. That the Lord wants to come to you said, well, so that was time. How do you
I'm taking comfort in that. The Babylon, the Babylonians is trouble. But the Lord, he can destroy all of Babylon and no one do it. This is Isaiah 48. Going forth of Babylon, he free of what? Going forth of Babylon, he free from the Chaldeans. With the voice of Stephen declaring this. Tell this, others, I will eat in the end of the earth, saying, the Lord has given his servant David. Right, man, his servants are the ones who serve him. It's not all of Israel will be saved. Verse 21. And they thirsted not when he led them through the desert. Right, what's the new desert that's going to come? The time of Jacob's trouble, man. Which we see the writing on the wall right now.
Wilderness.
Yeah. And he caused the waters to flow out of the rock for them. And he gave the rock also, the waters gushed out. Right now, that's a parable that Jacob was in the wilderness. Yep. Hey, it's going to be the same way in these times now. I'm saying the Lord going to make a way for his servants to eat and drink. I'm saying it's about these times. And there was no peace, saith the Lord, unto the wicked. Right, man. So unto the wicked, man, it's wicked society. Those that hold on to it, that find peace in this society. Hey, there's going to be no peace for you here. That comfort is being taken right from the place.
Yep. This is Ephesians 5. This is Ephesians 5 and 15. It says, see then, you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. And this is the time to walk with wisdom, man, with prudence. All right? This ain't the time to be walking as fools, man. Which the majority of our people are in that state of mind. All right? They're ill prepared for the things that the Lord has come into this place. All right? It says, verse 16, redeeming the time. All right? You're supposed to be considering the time. Don't it tell you in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter, to measure the time diligently within itself, man. You know? It says, redeeming the time because the days are evil, man. Okay? Verse 17, wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the will of the Lord is. And the will of the Lord is what? To destroy Babylon, man. Okay? The judgment is due, man, for all the wickedness and abominations that this place has committed in the world, man. Okay? The Most High said that Babylon was a golden cup in the Lord's hand, man. All right? So the Lord has literally saved the best for last, man. We see that this place is wide open to be destroyed. Biden is basically fucking all of America up. You know, these Edomites are ready to rebel. You know, they're talking about scrapping the so-called Constitution. You know, so it's all here, man. You know, you have some
Another one on that. The Lord taking away the comforts and the safety and the security of the place.
Yep.
You know, sound like the boy Joe Biden is fucking up with the truckers and shit like that. And also the agriculture and the food supply. You understand? But then at the same time, all this is going on. What is it still promoting to the people? Hey, it's still safety in the government. They can trust in us, man. You know, hey, we're going to keep you safe. You know, so that's been a hot topic for this pretty much the entire month, man. This is 1 Thessalonians 5 and 3. They shall say, peace and safety. Then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travaileth upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right, man. That's what this devil's trying to push out to the people, man. Because, hey, this devil knows he's trying to depopulate the earth, man. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So he gonna hit you with that. He's gonna say, the Lord, you and destroy your ass, man. Not knowing that the Lord gonna destroy him.
That's right. Hey, stay right there. Start at verse 1.
Back in 1 Thessalonians 5:1.
Yep.
But of the times, the seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write to you. For yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night.
The reason why that was said, so he was right unto you to determine the times and seasons. Because those that are occupied in prophecy, those that meditate the word, see what time it is. Yeah. So you have a reason you can see it clearly. Yeah. It's all spiritual. The Lord opened the eyes of the believers to be able to actually see that we are there right now. We're not waiting for another 20 years to come.
It's no longer terrible. What did it say? Matter of fact, get that one. I can put that red. You can go back to that. Yep. You know? I'm saying we bring it out all the time. That proverb of Israel has ceased. You know? Yep.
Times that we in. He's speaking right now in his generation. This is from the UN chief. He said, the UN chief warned that the world is on the edge of an abyss. The United Nations chief has warned global leaders that the world has never been more threatened and divided, and we face the greatest cascade of crises
That's that global crisis. This is it, man. And the Lord is about to do this thing, man.
Anymore?
Read that part again. The greatest cascade in our lifetime. Hey, we are here, man. Hey, our salvation is near to
Come on, man.
Hey, like the elder brother Barack Obama said, man, let this shit happen already, man. We tired of waiting on it, man.
That's right.
You know, that anticipation is like, shit, man, when the Lord gonna do this thing, man? We here, man.
Keep reading on. It says Secretary General Antonio Guterres rang the alarm in his annual State of the World speech at the opening of the UN General Assembly annual high-level meeting for leaders of its 193 member nations. We are on the edge of an abyss and moving in the wrong direction.
Yes.
As they should be, man. And that's ultimately the Lord's will. Continuing on, it says Gutierrez pointed to the supersized, glaring inequalities sparked by the vaccine, climate, alarm bell, bringing out a upheaval from Afghanistan to Ethiopia and Yemen, thwarting global peace, surge in mistrust and misinformation, polarizing people and paralyzing society, and human rights are under fire.
Yeah. Confusion on every side. Yeah.
Can you read that again, a little bit slower?
God. Gutierrez pointed to the supersized, glaring inequalities sparked by the vaccine, climate, alarm bells,
Like the destruction of the earth, the Lord said, I'm destroying everything of the earth.
bringing out a fever pitch. Upheavals from Afghan to Ethiopia and Yemen,
Like that's World War III, they come up the Valley of Jehoshaphat.
Yep. Towards the people. Yep.
thwarting global peace, a surge of mistrust.
A surge of mistrust, man. And how is Esau being made there? And how is he being made naked, man? Nobody trusts him, man. Everybody knows what he's doing. Everything gets exposed on the earth, man. Where it's power used to be secrecy. Hey, no, everybody knows what's truth is that.
And misinformation.
Hey, everybody knows he's a liar, man.
You know the devil lied because when this guy DJ Trump was in there, it came out with a campaign called alternative facts. Now how the hell are you gonna have some alternative to a fact?
Right.
How you gonna have an alternative fact? They show you that's a liar. Right. That's another way to say we're lying. Yeah.
Polarizing people and paralyzing society and human rights under fire.
Trust a man in his head. Those are all these controlled from the Lord. So before the devil even did it, over 2,000 years ago, the Lord told you it's going to happen. I'm seeing it come in full effect right now.
I got fruition.
Gutierrez said people may lose faith, not only in their governments and institutions, but in basic values.
And then also the people in faith to bring that. The Lord said, "Upon the Bible, if you find faith on the earth, they're going to lose faith. They're going to say, you know what? The non-believers, two-thirds of all the rest of the people believe. They're going to say, it's so much confusion going down on the planet Earth. People don't know who to trust. They don't know what to believe, man. And this is all the will of the Lord, man. Going back to that division, Luke the 12th chapter. This is all the spirit of Yahweh Shah that's plaguing the earth and plaguing the minds of the people.
Real quick, 2 Corinthians 15 and 16. And there shall be sedition among men, like an uprising among men. So the people, it's going to be class war, race war, you know what I'm saying? All that's coming up to America.
Even in Australia. Hey, there's been videos brothers been sharing of what's really going on in Australia, man. It's riots right now, man. Breaking police cars, beating up cops. It's mobs of people flooding the street, not obeying authority. Hey, this is prophecy, man.
And invading one another, they shall not regard their kings and princes, like the brother said, hey, people gonna lose faith in the government.
Yep.
You understand? And the faith for they never had faith for the Lord. They're gonna lose their faith in that trust inside the governments.
Yep.
Which we see happening like in certain examples of Australia. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. Right? You go do it. Yep. Hey, we got enough of you, don't take that. You know what I'm saying? So we coming to that time right now.
That's one. But in basic values, when they see rights curtailed, corruption, the reality of their harsh lives, no future for their children, and when they see billionaires joyriding in space while millions go hungry on Earth.
been underprivileged, losing certain benefits, losing jobs, losing money, just people and they want to go on the food drive, going to different organizations, just to get food. So while you got these two different parallels going on, you see this is all the Spirit of the Lord. So we're going to put in more
Isaiah 24. Matter of fact, can you get that real quick? Isaiah 24. Start at 8 and read down. About 7 to 8. You know? Because these prophecies are coming to pass daily, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Isaiah 24 and verse 7. The new wine mourning in vain. So like the new wine mourning, the vine language, and the merry-hearted do sigh.
Yeah, the merry-hearted do sigh. And there was an article that came out as well about how there's a shortage on alcohol. You know? Basically, they're not getting the shipments in certain states. So people are going to go without having liquor, man. Which you already know, when these people don't got alcohol and shit, and they're going to lose it, man. You know? These are the many beginnings of the woes of America, man. Go ahead.
The mirth of the taverns ceases.
Yep.
The noise of them rejoicing ended.
Yep.
And the joy of the harp ceased.
Yeah. All the merry-hearted, all the fun and games is done, man. Go ahead.
Verse 9. They shall not drink wine with their song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it.
Go ahead.
The city of confusion is broken down.
Yep.
Every house was shut up, that no man may come in.
Right. That's why this pandemic was used to destroy America, man. Yep. Really to destroy the so-called middle class. All right, because that's that divide between the rich and the poor. Yep. You have the so-called 1%, as they say, and then you got the rest of the world, man. You know. So that's that divide right there. But this is all planned, man. Go ahead.
There's a crying for wine in the streets. All joy is gone.
There's a crying and wine in the streets. People are confused. They don't trust doctors. They don't trust the government, the system. They don't trust these politicians. You know? People don't know who to trust or what to do. Go ahead.
The mirth of the land is gone.
The mirth of the land is gone, man. Shit ain't funny no more, man. All right? When people go a few days without eating, man, when they run out of water, you can't get money out the bank, all right? Shit ain't gonna be funny here, man. You know? And this is what we telling you, man. Prepare yourself for the judgment, man. Hey, the Lord is bringing that swift, what you call it, there's a global, what's the word I'm looking for? There's a global change going on. You know? That great reckoning is here, man. You know?
Because it's imperative that we get it right now, because like we've been bringing out, man, we getting so close to that global crisis. You know, reports is going out that debt ceiling, they got until mid-October.
Yep, that's true.
Think about how fast this year flew.
Yep.
Imagine how fast 15 days can go by. How fast 3 weeks can go by.
Yep.
You know? But I just got a quick set. Isaiah 65, start at verse 12. This is for the people that choose to not come back to Yahweh by our time matters.
That's right.
Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the sword. Because when I call, this is what we're doing right now, Yahweh by our is calling unto so-called blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, by word of the prophets, right? And ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not answer, ye did not hear. But did evil before mine eyes, and did do that wherein I delighted not. 13. Therefore, thus saith the Lord God, Yahweh our power. Behold, my servant shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Yeah. So the Lord is going to provide for his, man. He's going to provide for the elect. He said his servants was going to eat, but you should be hungry. He said his servants was going to drink, but you should be thirsty. All right? Hey, that's spending talk. You know? Yes, people dying of hunger. All right? And it's calamity out here in the streets. That's it, man. Yeah.
total opposite, outlook on it.
That's greed. Two-thirds of our people are grieved at what's going on.
At the destruction
Yeah.
of a couple.
They're in a scheming spirit of Jacob.
Yeah.
They want to be here. They want to be here with Esau. They want this thing to keep going.
Yeah.
They don't want to see you in there.
Yeah.
Last verse, 14. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. Right, and that's what's going to happen. Like the elder has said, man, this right here is a global crisis that's impending. And all these things is prophetic. So either you're going to get right or you're going to get left.
That's it. That's it. Can I add on to that? Proverbs 1 and verse 20. We're gonna read down to like 28. Just to make that point.
Proverbs 1, starting at verse 20.
Yep.
Wisdom cries without. She uttereth her voice.
Hey, true wisdom is out here on the highways and byways, man. This is where the prophets at, giving you the warning, telling you the truth. All right, preparing you for the coming of our Lord, man. Go ahead.
21. She crieth in the chief place of concord.
Yep.
In the openings of the gates.
This is where we at. Go ahead.
In the city uttereth her word, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will you love simplicity?
How long will you jakes out there be fucking stupid, man? And not take heed of the signs of the times, man. All right? Every Israelite out there, we say this all the time, every Israelite out here in the world is accountable for hearing the word, man.
Yep.
All right? Do you not understand that the Lord is about to judge a good majority of his people? The scriptures say that a judgment is going to start at the house of God first, man. Yep. Esau is ready to roll on you, Jake. Go ahead, out.
And the scorners delight in their scorning.
Yeah, all the scoffing ain't gonna save you in that time. You're gonna eat every last one of the words that you spoke against the man of the Lord. Go ahead.
And fools hate knowledge.
And fools hate knowledge. Go ahead.
Turn you at my reproof.
The Lord said, turn you at my reproof, his correction. Go ahead.
Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
So how is the Lord pouring out his spirit unto you, man? Through his prophets, man. Okay? It said that Psalms 37 that the mouth of the prophets speak of wisdom and talk of judgment, man. Go ahead.
Because I have called and you refuse.
The Lord is calling through his men out here, man. Go ahead.
I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
Right. So we constantly out here week in and week out. The videos, the shows is going up. All right. This word is constantly going out in the uniform, but nobody regards it. Nobody pays us any attention. Go ahead.
If ye have set and not all my counsel.
Go ahead.
And with none of my reproof.
Yeah, Jake didn't want to hear the correction. He didn't give it that. Go ahead.
I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear comes.
Right. So that's why the Lord is going to have his men laughing at you in the time of calamity. Because look, we told you through the Spirit, man. We told you that this man was going to roll on you. We told you that this devil was going to mandate Vanessa. We told you that there was a collapse in the food supply chain. We told you it was going to be a shortage on goods, man. All right? We told you that it was going to be chaos in the streets, that people weren't going to trust the system no more. We told you all this, man. And now what's happening? So now the Lord said he's going to mock you at your calamity.
When your fear cometh as desolation, and your destruction cometh as growth. When destruction is coming upon you, then shall they call upon me, and I will not answer.
Right, and that's how they go. That's how niggas do. All right, they don't want to see the Lord unless a calamity takes place, man. Somebody lose their lives. That's when you want to get spiritual and find God, man. When you had open time, hey, this is the time where the time where the Lord said he had his hand stretched out still, but no man regarded, man. So when that goes down, man, it's gonna be too late for it. It's gonna be too late to repent and try to seek the Lord, man. The Lord said you ain't gonna find him. Go ahead.
Yeah, because our people, they want to deal with the Lord on their time.
Yes.
According to what they want to do, which in Romans the 10th chapter tells you our people go about to establish their own righteousness. It's part of that. I'm going to deal with how I want to do it. Quick precept how those that disregard his word was coming. 2 Ezra 9 and 11. It says, and they that have known my law, while they yet had liberty.
Yeah, this is liberty right now, man. Before shit completely hits the fan, you still have liberty to walk amongst the street, come out here, go to work or whatever,
And when there's yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain.
Right, so the majority of our people are going to suffer a grievous and terrible death, man. Thus said the scriptures. All right, this is not a light thing, not hearkening onto the words of the Heavenly Father, man. Where here it is, this word is for you, man. You Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, but what you ignored, man. So the penalty for that is a grievous death. You know, the majority of our people are see the sword, man. That's why we did a lesson last week about how the sword is prepared for the majority of the many of our people, man. Jake don't understand it. You know, you have something. Okay, fine.
And when it comes to pass, those will come like the concept of opposition of the mind, the word of the Lord. They shall know that the prophet has been among them. Right, man. That's how you know the prophet has been among you, man. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be taken seriously, the things that you say, man. Because once the internet shut off, man, all the self-gratification, Walmart's closing, all that shit, hey, people going to be panicking at that time. They don't know what to do. But that day, they're going to give you that Jeremiah 15:2, man. Hey, go serve the judgment that the Lord prepared for you, man.
That's right. You got something out real quick? Yeah, get that one.
You got that testimony stuff? Yeah, got that testimony? We'll make a quick point. We touching on the fact that, you know, it seems like this is vegetarian.
Yeah.
Meaning, here we're at the gates, it's vegetarian, but hey, it's coming to pass now.
Yeah.
It's no longer just vegetarian.
You said that in one?
Yeah, and one real quick.
Quick precept. That was beautiful.
Like in 1 Thessalonians 1:5. But of the times and seasons, brethren, ye have no need that I write unto you, for yourselves live perfectly, that the day of the Lord so cometh as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as prevaileth upon woman with child, and they shall not escape.
Yeah. So this time is coming. It's now here. That was prophesied about, you know, over thousands of years ago. And the point we made is this right here. Though it's been seeming like it's scary and it's not going to come, it's actually here. Yep. This is the time now when you're supposed to hasten the coming of the Lord. You know, be ready to receive the Lord. Be ready to come back to serve His power. Right. You know, for these so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Habakkuk 2 and 3 says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. So meaning it will come to pass, it will come to fruition. Meaning there will be no way to deny it. The scriptures tell you that no lie is of the truth. So there's no way you can say that what we're saying is a lie, because we're telling you the words of the Most High. The words that he prophesied was going to happen. It says, at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, but because it will surely come, it will not tarry. It is here. So no longer are we waiting for it. We are living. We are that generation go with it. The chosen is going to bring forth to help bring back the preserved Israel. That's right. And you can't ignore it. You know?
Make no chariots unto the Lord, and put not off the day to day. Like see how people doing right now, man. It's even though shit, you know what I'm saying, the things that he's saying is clear, man. You know what I'm saying? From the family, man, to World War III. You know what I'm saying? Hell, you even got it so bad where the devil actually telling you these things on the horizon, man. Right? For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. Right, man, that day of vengeance could be any day now. All you really waiting for is really should. Goddamn, that's really it, man. You know what I'm saying? And now we go ahead and start the famine, cut off the cities, martial law. We ain't got too much we really waiting on.
Yeah, yep. This the year right here, man. 2021 is coming in strong, man. Or about to end strong, I should say, man. You know? You got a
quick article, just going through in the spirit, just going in line with what's being brought out in this lesson. You know, what's being brought out. Quick article going into that, just so all those viewing it can see it. Yep. It's going into the fact from Time magazine, and the title it says the U.S. is losing the global race to decide the future of money, and it could doom the all.
Yeah, see, and we've been telling you that for years through the Spirit of the Lord, man. That this petrodollar was finished. This fiat currency is out of the window, man. The dollar bill is about to become obsolete, man. You You know, and that's why what are we dealing with right now? Hyperinflation. That's why everything is so expensive.
Yep.
All right, your rent is going up. Your gas prices is going up. Your grocery prices is going up. You know, there's no value in this dollar, man. You know, what is the Fed is doing? Continue to print money out, man. You know,
All the raw materials, prices of raw materials is going up. Once again, it's harder to get them and shipped in, which is causing what? You got the housing prices going up, everything is going up. See, everything is being affected. You know, it's a domino effect. What's going on? Which is fall of Babylon. Hey, this is continuing on, and it's time.com. It's dated September 21st, 2021. It says in cities across China, the country's central bank has begun rolling out renminbi and all digital versions of its paper currency that can be accessed and accepted by merchants and consumers without an internet connection, credit, or even a bank account.
all roads lead to the chip, man. All right, as you see, all these countries are taking on a digital currency. Russia, China, all right, Germany,
El Salvador, took Bitcoin.
Switzerland.
Yep.
You know, so everybody is following suit. This is the image of the beast that's speaking.
Yep.
Okay, this is that new, what they call it, the global reset. You know, so they got to get rid of the paper money. Go ahead.
This already having conducted more than 5 billion in e-renminbi transactions, China has opted or opened its digital currency up to foreigners.
Yep.
Next year, when Beijing hosts the Winter Olympics, authorities are expected to let the world test drive its technological achievement. The U.S., by contrast, is having trouble even concluding its multi-year exploration into the
Come on, you got to read between the lines, man. You know, hey, that MOTB is on the way, man. All right, go ahead.
In fact, an upcoming Federal Reserve paper on a potential U.S. digital currency won't take a position on whether the Central Bank of the United States will or even should create one. Instead, the Federal Reserve Chair, Jerome Powell, said in recent testimony to Congress, this paper will begin a major public consultation on central bank digital currency. Once planned for July, the paper's release has been moved to September. Once world leader in digital payments and technological innovation, the U.S. is being outpaced by its top global adversary.
The U.S. is being outpaced by its top global adversary, man. Okay? See, these countries got pacts, deals with each other, all right, to basically destroy America economically, man.
Yep.
You know?
And one of those deals is the BRICS alignment,
Yep.
which is the nations that's involved in that is Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa.
Absolutely.
These nations making pacts together, basically going into them, dealing with capitalism, commerce, dealing with trade, international trade.
Yep.
They all make a trade deal to bypass America, to go around America. Continuing on, it says the Bahamas recently announced integration of its digital sandon into a stock exchange, while Australia, Malaysia, Singapore, and South Africa are moving forward with the world's first cross-border central bank digital currency exchange.
Got a quick reset. Yep. Okay? Because this is prophecy. Let's get this. This is Obadiah 7. And it reads, Obadiah 1 and 7. It says, all the men of thy confederacy have brought to thee even to the border. It says, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee. All right, going back to all these backdoor deals.
Yep.
You know, there's been stuff coming out with certain colonels and lieutenants in this government doing deals with China, doing deals with Germany behind the scenes. You know, it says, the men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is one understanding in him. So everybody that's joined in leadership that was once connected with America as far as business-wise, deals and all that, they turned on this place. And ultimately what? It's going to lead to what? Them destroying this one. Because that's what it is. That's what all the alliances are being formed right now, what? To destroy Babylon. Okay? Yep.
Jeremiah 51, 7. Babylon hath been a golden cup in the Lord's hand,
That's right.
that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine. Therefore the nations are mad. Right, man? And you see this American imperialism throughout centuries, man. I mean, it's harsh, whether it's war or, you know, taking away people's identities, you know what I'm saying? Or just things on a small level, you know, just literally ripping away people's culture, you know? This man has literally frustrated the nations.
Yeah, they gonna revenge.
Isaiah 33:1. Woe to thee that spoileth, and thou was not spoiled.
It said, woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled. All right, that's dealing with Babylon, America. Go ahead.
And dealeth treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. When thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled, and thou shalt make an end to deal treacherously, and they shall deal treacherously with thee.
And that's why these nations, all right, going back to Joe Greek and Joe Biden, you know, that's why these nations see that America is at its most vulnerable point right now, man. All right, the military is divided over the Nessa, which is basically weakening the military strength of this place. So people see that basically Babylon doesn't have really a standing army, man. So a war could break out at any time, and this place won't be able to defend itself, man. You see what I'm saying? So the gates of this place have been broken. It's broken down, man. You know, it's wide open, man. Hey, the city of confusion is broken down, as we read Isaiah 47:1. You know, there is no throne. You know, any more? Is that it? God.
Hey, I was seeing in some alternative news, you know, the other day, One News America was speaking about how the Pentagon is on the highest, you know, alert right now.
Yep.
From all the things that's going on globally. I got a quick precept. You got it. Matter of fact, I took a precept on this Babylon.
Zephaniah 3:8.
Yep.
Therefore, wait ye upon me, saith the Lord Yahweh Baal God,
And that's what the Makar that we elected doing. We're waiting on the Lord. Right.
until the day that I rise up to the prey.
Because Esau is about to get destroyed. You see? So all these nations are against Esau. The Lord is about to make Esau, and he's making Esau now against his doctrine. And he's going to destroy this place. That's right. He's going to destroy the power of the wicked on the earth.
Well, this place is an embarrassment. Yo, this place is an embarrassment all over the earth. America is the laughing stock out of all these nations. And that's why these nations are what? They sharpening the sword, man. Yep. Now the time is now to attack.
Yep.
You know?
Yep. They see blood in the water. They see vulnerability.
Yeah.
And it was this veteran guy, he's on YouTube, I forgot his name. He did a response to that new army commercial that the army put out. They had nigga guns and all that shit. And he was going on how America was doing right now. He said that he put a video of Russia's army, new army video. They got the sniping and shit, like no action hero. They got America. You just want to say, hey, America is real bad right now.
Continuing on. So my determination is to gather the nation.
For the Lord, now all these nations align through the Spirit to bring them all together. In order to do what? In order to bring forth what the Lord wants, which is the destruction of Babylon in World War III, or the battle of Armageddon.
That I may assemble the kingdoms to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger.
Yep.
For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy.
Yeah, so the fall of Babylon is going to push forth the fall of all the different nations that have ruled over the earth. There won't be no more. The end of Babylon is going to be that. I got one more.
Yeah, you got it, brother.
This is going into that. What the brother just said. The brother was speaking about how weak Babylon looks. Jeremiah 15:23. It says, how is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become a desolation among the nations? So now that's what we're seeing. How weak that they've looked. When you read in 2nd Ezra, it tells you that they will rise up a nation that will be feared above all nations on the earth. You see? So that Roman Empire and then 2.0 America being back now, how have they become weak? How have they become so vulnerable to the earth? Because it's through prophecy that the Lord will have Babylon fall.
Yep.
Want to add on to that?
Yep. 8 on down to 12. Okay? And like the elder brother said, that the scriptures, the words out of the scriptures is jumping right out of the pages, man. Right in your face.
It's like a picture book no more. He ain't even gotta read it. You can see it.
It's bro, as soon as you see a news article, you're like, that's the scripture. That's, Isaiah 33:1. That's Jeremiah 51. You start calling the scriptures out as soon as you hear the news. Go ahead, Doc.
Jeremiah 51:8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. How for her?
Yeah. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. What did that? The so-called Vanessa pandemic. Go ahead.
How for her? Take balm for her pain.
Yep.
If so, be she may be healed.
Listen, take balm. Okay, balm is a healing ointment. All right? Ain't no healing this place. All right? Ain't no Bengay. Ain't no ain't no icy hot. Right? Ain't none of that, man. Yep. But just plain. Go ahead.
That's right. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed.
That's right.
Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country.
Right, and this is what we're telling our people, man, through the Spirit. We're telling our people to forsake this place, man. Detach from Babylon, man. Deprogram yourself, man. All right, leave this world behind, man. Because the scriptures say that this world is temporal, man. This place is about to suddenly pass away, man. Here today and gone tomorrow, man. Go ahead.
For her judgment reaches, unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the sky.
It's over, man. Okay? The transgressions and sins of Babylon have reached unto the heavens, man. So now it's time for the Lord to react. But she's doing it.
Verse 10, the Lord hath brought forth our righteousness. Come and let us declare in Zion the work of the Lord Yahweh our God.
Yes, this is what we're doing. We're declaring the work of our power, man. Okay? It is time for thee, O Lord, to work, and they have made void thy law. So we telling you the work, this is all, everything that you see happening on the planet is the working of the Heavenly Father, man. Go ahead.
Verse 11, make bright the arrow, gather the shields.
Yep.
The Lord Yahweh hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes.
Which are the Russians. Go ahead.
For his device is against Babylon.
For his device is against Babylon, man. They got the nukes ready. All right. They got soldiers. They got nuclear equipment, weaponry in these different countries, in the Bahamas. All right, in these different islands right out of the states, man. Right on the outskirts of the states. You got China. They got ships ready out there on the outskirts of Hawaii. So basically, America is surrounded right now, and this is what they're not telling you. Go ahead.
Because it is the vengeance of the Lord Yahweh the vengeance of his temple.
This is the vengeance of his temple, man. The Lord is doing this thing. He's doing all these things that you see for his people, man. Yep. All right? The Lord is avenging his people. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Set up the standard upon the walls of Babylon.
Right.
Make the watch strong.
Yep.
Set up the watch. Prepare the ambush.
Going back to what? Those secret attacks, man. All right? These nations are preparing to smack this place, man. Go ahead.
For the Lord Yahweh hath both devices and done that which is mistake against the inhabitants of Babylon.
Right, so it said that the Lord has devised these things against the inhabitants of Babylon. So you people out here in Babylon, America, you don't know what's getting ready to show up. You don't know what's going on, man. The Lord has devised it. You go there where God can be the promised king. So the Lord will feed you. See? You can see him put the thing in motion. And now it's going on abruptly. All of a sudden, people got to look at the hell is going on. How did all this happen? What's going on with that? There you go. There's no denying that. You got anybody going on these documentaries and these news channels saying that's Babylon falling. showing you like the brother was bringing out in New Jersey. Hey, they listening to the videos, man. When has Esau started calling America Babylon, man? When have they started talking like that, man? That shows you that this word is out here, man. Go ahead, and here's the proof of Babylon. We don't want out. Yep. This is that virgin daughter.
Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
And it said virgin daughter because it's not speaking of ancient Babylon. It's speaking of the one that was to come. The daughter, the offspring. Absolutely. The one that was to come. Absolutely. Psalm 137:7. Remember, O Lord Yahweh, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, race it, even to the foundation thereof. Yep. O daughter of Babylon. So it says the Edomites said that. And they also referred to as O daughter of Babylon, who are to be destroyed. And we're speaking about the destruction of Babylon. So that's showing you that this is speaking about now. America, who are to be destroyed, happy shall he be that the water deep, as thou hast served us. So we're going to be happy to see the fall of this place. All those who are not happy, it's probably those that's up to 2/3 that's going to fall right with this place. Because the elect are going to be happy to see this.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne. O daughter of the Chaldeans. Thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Yeah, this place is no longer going to be called tender and delicate, man. It's about to see a war, man. It's about to see great calamity. This ain't going to be the precious land, the Lady Liberty and all that shit they say, man. The land of the free, man. This shit is about to turn into a war zone, man. A third world country. Right?
People getting a little crazy right now. I mean, it's going to keep getting worse. It's not going to get better.
Still making the money that they like that trash. You know, the music and the people, the minds of the people are getting worse. You know, the people getting fatter. You know, it's over with, man.
We're in a more demonic world every minute.
Yep. It gets more demonic every day, man. Yep. Some new type of satanic agenda is pushed. Yep. You know, yeah, some new gender pops up. Now you got 200 different types of genders. What happened to the two that the Lord established, man? This place is bugged out. Yep.
That just further proves that it's Babylon.
Come on, confusion. Yep. Nobody don't know who to trust. Yep. They don't know who to go to. They don't know where to find the answers at. You know, all your different religions. You know, your leaders of these different religious groups, your Christianities, your black consciousness, your Islams, all right? They ain't got the answers. They ain't telling you what was getting ready to happen. You know?
Verse 2. Take the millstone and grind milk.
That's right.
Uncover thy lot. Make bare the leg. Uncover the thigh. Pass over the river.
Right, because as we've been bringing out in this lesson, in this camp, this place has been exposed. All right? The skirt is lifted up, man. Yeah. All right? All the world sees America as the whore as it is, man. You know? And now it's time to be destroyed. You know?
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered.
Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Go ahead.
Yeah. It shall thy shame shall be seen.
Thy shame shall be seen, man. See, all the nations around the planet know that America is not innocent. All right? You dropping bombs on nations, you stealing resources, you send your military to the countries, raping the women, killing the children, proxy wars. You know, you kill the leaders that are not, you kill the leaders of these nations that are not about the program, the democracy of America, and you put the puppet in there, man, which further destroys that land, man. All right, so all of that's been exposed, man. You kill your own people. You know, you poison your people through the food, through the water supply, through these medicines, the drugs. Everybody in America is on some type of drug. You know, come on, man.
You allow corporations to come in and poison your own people, your own citizens. Through the food supplies, water supplies, things like that.
Yeah. You talk about climate change. You talk about, you know, chemtrails. You talk about fluoridated water, toxic water, but who's doing all that shit? Mm-hmm. See, you Edomites love to talk about that, but you never talk about the source of the problem. You know, talk about, oh, the world needs to be fixed, this and that, but you're the one that's destroying it, right? Ocean all fucked up, animals committing suicide. Shit, it's crazy out here, man. You know, the 5G. Matter of fact, quick testimony, you had the Spectrum Jay come to the house, messing with the Wi-Fi and all that. He gave a testimony. He said, man, ever since they put up this 5G, he said I've been more tired. He said I can't think straight. He said I've been more sick. Because, and he worked on this shit for his job. So he's constantly around these towers, these 5G towers. He said his mind and body's all messed up. This is what he was telling me, man. Showing you that, and you can look this up. Esau got, there's different documents online, but you can look it up. Esau is destroying the bodies of the people with these millimeter waves, man. These low frequencies, man. They're penetrating the minds and bodies of these people and giving cancer, making them sick. Just destroying people, man. So that goes all back to this place being exposed, man. I got to keep that exposed.
Habakkuk 2, in NLT, Habakkuk 2 and 15. It says, what sorrow awaits you who make your neighbors drunk? You force your cup on them so you can gloat over their shameful nakedness. At one time, all this wickedness that Esau was doing wasn't known. Now he's being uncovered. Now it's being known who the wicked is and the wickedness that he's doing. Yep. Showing forth who's the devil, who's the deceiver. Verse 16, going into that nakedness. But soon it will be your turn to be disgraced. See, this is the time that Esau Edom is about to be disgraced. Right. He's about to be the filth of the earth. How he pushed Jacob.
He the new nigga.
He the new nigga. You see? It says, but soon it will be your turn to be disgraced. Come drink and be exposed. Drink from the cup of the Lord your own hand of judgment, and all your glory will be turned to shame. So the glory of kingdoms, Babylon, you read earlier, the golden cup of the Lord's hand, all the glory that this place is supposed to have, now it's going to be the shame of the earth. See? That's the promise of Yahweh Shemel Shah.
Deuteronomy 30 and 7, and the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee will persecute thee.
All our enemies. All these curses now come upon all our enemies. And the head of that is Esau Edom and the rest of the nations. Somebody real quick to get Jeremiah 34 and 16. And I'll get back to the question. See, all these curses, the Lord says will come upon our enemies. First and foremost, Esau, who is the abomination of the earth. Just to hear, I said it before, the sight of the Edomite is abomination. He's the abomination. He's the abomination. First, the actual spirit that the devil is in their life and that his deeds, well, that goes further, but just his sight is abomination. See?
Jeremiah 34 and 16. But he turned and polluted my name and caused every man his servant and every man his handmaid whom he had set at liberty at their pleasure to return and brought them into subjection.
Try, I said Jeremiah. Try, no, it's the one that says, all of our adversaries and one of them will go into captivity.
Jeremiah 30 and
17. Yeah, try 30 and 16.
Jeremiah 30 and 16.
Yeah.
Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
So all that put us into captivity, they're going into captivity. We speak about it earlier. In Job, the 3rd chapter, that's the reason this. That's a chapter. Yep. Throughout the chapter, it's showing you that the Lord is going to do these things for us, for the hopeful life. Yep.
World War III.
World War III. You see? Read that one more time.
Jeremiah 30 and 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured.
Yeah, it's the same thing Deuteronomy 37. Go ahead.
And all thy adversaries, every one of them.
See, this is the best part of it. It says all of my adversaries, every one of them. So those that died and thought that they got away, or those that don't die, they don't die and come back into captivity. Everyone, Lord said every one of them. You see, he didn't differentiate and say, well, just the ones that's alive. He said every one of them. So reincarnation is coming, so they don't come back in pain. Hey, every one of them. So you Joe six-pack Edomites, nobody Edomites, you are a true two-time loser. Right now, you are still coach, jet set, you know what I'm saying, living a good life.
Yeah, you're going into space.
Yeah, you're supposed to be going into space. You see what I'm saying? Fucked up. Yep. You're supposed to be living your best life right now. But see, you're a two-time loser. That shows you how much the Lord really, this is part of you. You are a two-time at the bottom of that stuff. You got it?
You shall go into captivity.
All these nations going into captivity.
They that spoil thee shall be spoiled.
Yeah, because they spoiled Israel. So much so the Lord said, is Israel a homeborn slave? Yeah, but my people, were they born to be slaves? The kings of the earth? Were they born to just be in servitude to everybody? Because when you read the scriptures, we literally serve everybody. There ain't no one nation on the earth that can serve. And it's not 247 nations on the planet. It's 18. That's more than confusion.
Yeah.
You see, we serve everybody. All 18 nations. We serve. You know?
All they that prey upon thee will I give for it pray.
Now, Esau was going to pray. You heard that earlier. Esau is about to do the praise, and these other nations are about to do the praise. First and foremost, we start with Esau, because that's the one who was most high hated most. He's going to actually have mercy on the other nations, but he ain't going to have no mercy on Esau very well. You see? No mercy.
I got something. Jeremiah 51:45, it says, my people, go ye out of the midst of her, man. Meaning, once again, detach yourself from America, man. Go you out of the midst. It's not talking about physically fleeing the land, all right? But coming out of this westernized mindset,
Yep.
all right? My people, go you out of the midst of her and deliver ye every man his soul from the fierce anger of the Lord, man. It says, verse 46, unless your heart faint, and ye fear for the rumor that should be heard in the land, a rumor shall both come 1 year, and after that another year shall come a rumor, violence in the land, ruler against ruler, man. We're at that point.
Yeah.
Okay? It says, verse 47, therefore, behold, the days come that I will do judgment upon her graven images of Babylon, and her whole land shall be confounded. Okay? Look at the state of the people now.
Yep.
People are confounded. They don't know what to do.
Yep.
Perplexed. They don't know who to trust. They don't know where to run. You know? They're uncertain about the economy. They're uncertain about their kids' future in school. You hear all this shit all the time, man. Okay? It says, her whole land shall be confounded, and all her slain shall fall in the midst of her. Reading on. Then the heaven and the earth and all that is therein shall sing for Babylon. For the spoilers shall come unto her from the north, saith the Lord Yahweh Shah. The spoilers are what? Those messages. Verse 49. As Babylon has caused the slain of Israel to fall, so at Babylon shall fall the slain of all the earth. Going back to what we brought out earlier. This is the vengeance of the Lord's people, man. So as Babylon caused Israel to fall, Babylon's going to fall slain to all the earth. Come on, we in them days.
You know, I got one for you. Yep. This is what we bring out through the Spirit from time to time. This is in the Zonovan Compact Bible Dictionary.
That's right.
And this is speaking about Babylon. That's the subject matter we're speaking on. So this is the word Edom in the Bible Dictionary, page 142. It says Edom, when you're speaking of Babylon, you read it's the daughter of Babylon. Edomites. Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures. This is the line back of what the elder brother just brought out. Edom figures prominently in the prophetic scriptures as the scene of great future judgments. See notably Isaiah 34:5 and Isaiah 63:1. In both of these chapters, like many others, speak about how the Lord's going to destroy Babylon. How he hates Babylon. You see? Continuing on, it says, she is the only neighbor of the Israelites who was not given any promise of mercy from the Most High. When no mercy coming to this devil. Lord, the scripture say that there will be no mercy unto the wicked. The Lord's not going to give this devil no mercy because of his ways, because of his wicked, pernicious, satanic, evil, mean spirit ways. You see?
Got that for you.
Yep.
This is James chapter 2, verse 13. For he shall have judgment without mercy.
Yep.
That have shown no mercy.
Yep.
And mercy rejoiceth against judgment.
See, he showed no mercy to his brother. You see, he showed no mercy. So when you got these jakes of the world, or flock of Edomites of the world, they're trying to come and bring it between themselves. Right. Hey, look, going back, they're trying to bring it back. They say, I'm your brother. Well, the scripture says that you didn't show no mercy to your brother. So you saw him abomination. And that's why the Lord will destroy him. He's one of those who destroy this abomination. The Lord got to get rid of his filth, from the earth. But he is the cancer of the earth. Everything on the earth is all fucked up.
See, in order for the kingdom of heaven to come, this place got to be destroyed. Matter of fact, if you want to finish what you got. Go to 2 Ezra, the 4th chapter.
nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy sin shall be seen. I will take vengeance, and I will not meet thee as a man.
Right. Right. And that's how the Lord coming back. The Lord said that he ain't going to meet this devil as a man. He coming back with pure power, man. He coming back with the angels, man. They already here.
Yeah.
You know? There's tons of videos out there on the internet with the chariots manifesting themselves in the heavens, man. All right? Shape-shifting, bright colors, man. Hey, the Lord is doing a mighty work, man.
Yep.
You know? 2nd Ezra 4, it started 25, man. Just make my point, man. So the destruction got to happen. All right? That's part of hastening the day. Part of hastening the day of the Lord is what? That this place get destroyed. You know? 2nd Ezra 4, verse 25, it reads, right?
What will he then do unto his name whereby we are called? Of these things have I asked.
Yep.
Then answered he me and said, the more thou searchest, the more thou shalt marvel, for the world hasteth fast to pass away.
See, the world hastened fast to pass away. We in those times. We hasten in the day of the Lord. Go ahead.
Verse 27, 2nd Ezra 4:27, and cannot comprehend the things that are promised to the righteous in time to come. For this world is full of unrighteousness and infirmity.
Yeah, this world is filthy.
Yep.
It's full of unrighteousness and infirmities. The whole world is sick, man. The earth is literally dying. This earth is fighting back against this devil, man. All right, the ocean, the animals, all right, just the way of life, man. Because Esau is contrary to life. He's contrary to righteousness, man. You know, he's the cancer.
Yep.
You know,
Which is why Yahweh, you know, who's our spiritual doctor, the scripture say he's coming with him within his wings, right? He's coming to save the elect, but he's also coming to bring back peace to the earth and bring back righteousness.
Yeah.
To put the earth back in order.
Yeah.
See, that healing also goes to him bringing back, put the world back to order. Restoration. Yeah, we got to restore the earth. That's that healing that Yahweh got to come with.
yeah, see, the world is going to come back. Yahweh is going to bring the world back to paradise.
Yep.
All right, the time of Adam, before the fall. Okay, the world was a paradise at one point, man. So when the Lord comes back, he's coming back to reestablish that, man. All right, who the hell don't want that, man? You got to be out of your mind. You don't want that, man. Paradise on the earth, man. Hey, you read Revelation, 21, where it talks about the streets being in gold, precious stones. Come on, man. Who don't want that, man? Yeah, man ain't gonna cry no more, no mourning. We're gonna be completely righteous people. We're gonna enjoy our families. You know?
And no more diseases, mental and physical. None. The Jake is suffering all kinds of this. You see Jake out here in the street right here. Right out here. Jake is suffering all kinds of things. But they suffer in these things. That's what we all the way. Who will know that? 2nd Ezra 4:28. But as concerning the things whereof thou askest me, I will tell thee, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come.
For the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. But we are vastly approaching that time. Go ahead.
Verse 29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come that is sown with good.
You see that? One more time. Read it one more time.
This is 2nd Ezra 4:29. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down.
That which is sown, if that which is sown be not turned upside down, meaning destroyed. Go ahead.
It says, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away,
Go ahead.
then cannot it come that is sown with good.
Right, and what's to come that is sown with good is the kingdom, man. The kingdom of heaven. So this place got to go, man. You know, it ain't gonna be the kingdom of heaven on the earth, and if Babylon still existing, man. Still in the cut. You know.
And we know that because the scriptures speak about Yahweh Shai have many crowns on his head.
That's right.
Only Yahweh Shai's kingdom can exist.
Got you.
Okay? It's all good.
Yeah.
We'll finish up what we have. We'll
just go.
We already know what time it's going.
Yeah.
But it's all the spirit. It's a terrible day out here raining. So, hey, it is what it is. See? We got to get it in. Get anything done?
Let no man deceive you by any means, for the days are not come except there be a falling in the earth. That man is sin is revealed.
Man, sin is being revealed. It's our people. That fall away first is real fell away. But in the captivity. Deuteronomy 28:6 here. And the man of sin is being revealed. That's how we know where to end. You got it?
The son of perdition.
Yep, the son of perdition. The man that's going into destruction. He's the son that was promised to go into destruction. Right. And the righteous son that was promised salvation and eternal rulership was Jacob. See, this is for you, Jake. You see what I'm saying? But see, it's always the so-called black woman, the apostle of the Bible, it's been heavy. You've been getting on the women.
Yeah.
You always see that.
Yeah.
Jake was the Israelite man.
He was cool.
Going on.
It was cool.
Even Esau, let it be what it was. But you see at the forefront of this, we always the same thing, man. It's the spirit that's why the Lord, the woman that can pass man, the Lord gonna bring these Jake women down, man. Horribly.
They can't come fast enough.
Horribly. Matter of fact, we get one more. And then we're gonna do the last one. We're gonna the last one. She's looking over here. We're gonna the last one. I just want to get this. Just going into that. This is but it's coming. So that time is coming. Because a lot of our women feel like they have a power. Them being capacity over a man and woman capacity, they feel like they have power. Yeah. I'm come let you know what it is. Yeah. Micah 7:10. Then she that is my enemy shall see it. Yep. Which has been the theme of what's been going on the whole week.
All week.
Then she that is my enemy shall see it, and shame shall cover her. She said, I understand what y'all doing. Oh, you really? The shame shall cover her. Where is the Lord your house my power? My eyes shall behold her. Now shall she be shot down as the miry pit. Hey, you learn about people going to the store because in the heart of the Lord is there. Let's get the point real quick. Yeah.
All right. We're going to reconvene. Got kicked up the block. Hey, I appreciate it. And we can just finish it right here, man. We got a few more scriptures to wrap it. You know what I'm saying? Outside. Yep. We on the live right now. Okay. Yeah, we just had to switch up the spot, man. It's always the nigga woman, man. It's always Eve, man. Like the brother Sakallah was saying, it's like the scope has been on these women all week, man. Like the scripture you brought out. Matter of fact, give me that in Jeremiah. Bring that scripture out. Yep. Whoever got it.
Jeremiah 31:22.
Yeah, bring that out real quick. We got a few scriptures. We gonna wrap it, man. The spirit was moving, man. You got it, brother.
This is the book.
Come close.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 31, verse 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh has created a new thing in the earth.
Yeah, this is a new thing that the Lord has created in the earth. Go ahead.
A woman shall compass a man.
It said a woman shall compass a man, meaning a woman shall be over the man.
Yep.
All right. Hey, this is oppression.
Yep, it is.
The man is oppressed by the woman, man. This is a new thing.
Yep.
We're oppressed by the weaker vessel, man. But see, the Lord, man, we come in them times where the Lord's gonna bring that shit to an end, man. All right, because hey, once Esau falls, guess who else gonna fall, man? The Israelite woman, man. All right, from Eve, the so-called black woman, all the way down to the so-called Mexican, man. All right, because hey, man, the Lord has certain spirits ready for these women out here, man. All that shit you was talking, got the man on child support. You the divorced man, ruined his life, got him living out in the streets. You got him. You took his kids away from him. Man, it is going to be recompense for that, man. And we can't wait to see it, man. We can't wait for the Lord to bring down this kingdom and see the calamity out here, man. That fucking pride, man. Tired of you damn women, man.
Yeah, because she was proud. She flipped it up. She was like, I'm in charge. She had that like, I'm in charge spirit. Like the brother Rawal was saying, she made it clear. She said, oh, no, I didn't get a call. It was just that, basically, she felt like this is what she needed to do.
Yeah.
When once again, we had Jake, like, man, he walked by us 3-4 times. Security dude, he didn't say nothing. But it's all good. I got one more precept for you.
Yeah, you got it.
Isaiah 3:4.
Yeah, because see, Eve, she hates to see, you know, so-called black men collectively doing something positive. You know what I'm saying? Like she hates to see like men in that alpha male order type spirit. You know, she hates that. She hates structure. Yep. She hates to see the man being in order and structure, doing something. You know, standing up for himself. Yep. You know, she can't stand that, man. That's why she.
If you would have been on bullshit, she would have condoned that.
Yeah, yeah.
He was doing a damn rap videos.
Yep, yep. Smoking a blunt or something, you know.
Niggas drove by smoking a blunt. Nothing was done.
He said she hate order. She hate us being men.
Yeah, that's it.
Mere fact that we are coming back to the true man of being men. She against that. Because what Eve is used to and what the society is used to is beta males and simps. That's right. You see? Yep. Beta males and simps. You know? You got the Isaiah 3? Yep. I think, brother, you got it.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them.
So yeah, Esau rules over us. I mean, as children, we're oppressed by Esau. Yep. And then who else?
Women rule over them.
That's how we know it's going all the way back to the garden. It's the same thing all over again.
Absolutely.
It's the same pact that was made. So we're the same. We're back at the same time again. There's nothing new under the sun.
Nothing.
Women rule. Once again, from the woman became the beginning of sin, through her we all die.
That's it.
You see? That's how wickedness came into the earth. Through the woman.
And the scripture say it was Eve that was in the transgression, not Adam. You know? But the bottom line is that these women, they got a lot to pay for, man. At the end of the day, man. You know, this oppression, this shit talking, you thinking you tough and you can take down a man. Hey, man, that shit about to be done, man. All right? And the Lord about to allow. And the Lord got some crazy niggas off in the cut.
Incel niggas.
Yeah, incel niggas. Off in the cut, just reserved. All right, for these women out here, man. Yeah, hey, spirits. Hey, if you want to get that, you know, we just got to vent about that, man. Cause hey, it seems like we've been everywhere around this damn city, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? All we doing is bringing out the scriptures. We gotta move and shit. This nigga woman come out here trying to flex her fucking muscles and shit, man. Get out of here, man. You know, enough is enough.
Sirach 39 and 28. And there be spirits that be created for vengeance.
That's right.
Which in their fury lay on a sword stroke.
Yeah. See, the Lord really got some psychopaths out here, man. All right. So you thought your baby daddy was crazy? Shit. Wait till the Lord allow these niggas that's been sexually frustrated get loose out here, man. You walking around here half naked, ass and titties all out.
Yep.
Then you got the nerve to tell a nigga to not look at you. You know, you all in the gym half naked, bending over in niggas' faces, man, and then you want to call a dude a perv for looking at you, man. That's crazy. When you basically got a see-through outfit on, man. Man, you women, man. Just go ahead, out.
This world is turned upside down.
Man.
It tells you that I quoted Psalm 82 and 5. It says the whole earth is out of course. Shut up, man. Everything is so upside down that something like that is looked at as like you doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Being a man, you doing something wrong. Not being a man. There's something wrong with that. That's that toxic masculinity.
Yeah, but like you said, we read it in Jeremiah, the Lord created a new thing in the earth.
Yep.
Because misogyny, what they call it, misogyny and toxic masculinity, that's a new thing in the earth, man. You know, you being all them names they got to degrade a man for being a man.
Yep.
That's new shit. That's a new thing in the earth, man. You know. What you got?
I'll make it this quick. This is Isaiah 5 and 20. Woe to them that call evil good and good evil. That put darkness for light, light for darkness.
Yep.
That put bitter for sweet, and sweet for bitter. Right, man. So the idea of just trying to shut down this truth, man, you're trying to say that this truth is evil, when in reality this is good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And just going back into what the brother is saying with just the principalities of this world. You know, everything that they push, that's good. It's really evil, man. But they yet to go out in here and do that shit, man.
Yeah,
you know?
man, beautiful, brother. Beautiful. You know, it's like I didn't mean to cut you off, brother. You know, what else you got? If not, give me that second Ezra 16. I was holding that on that too. Yeah. Yeah, if you had something? No. Okay. Yeah, because you know, we just venting in the spirit, man. Tired of Eve, man. She the worst, man.
Yep.
You know, but she gonna get hers, man. You know? Second Ezra 16 and verse 32. Read down.
This is 2 Ezra 16 and 32.
So before we had to move spots, all right, we was dealing with what? Global crisis, all right, the judgment and destruction of Babylon, man. All right, which this place is overdue.
Yep.
Okay? But this is what's coming. Let's get that real quick.
And the earth shall be made waste, and the fields therefore, so like thereof, shall wax old.
Uh-huh.
And her ways and her paths shall grow full of thorns.
Uh-huh.
Because no man shall travel therethrough.
Yep, and then we coming in what? Travel restrictions.
Yep.
Like I was saying earlier, this Vanessa thing, hey, this is oppression. You know, travel restrictions, you ain't gonna be able to go to work, have a job unless you got this, so that's gonna destroy the economy. People that's supposed to be in key positions in the workforce, they're gonna be lacking in certain areas. That's what's gonna cause the collapse of the food chain. All right, the supply chain, man. Certain things that they're not gonna get done because they ain't gonna have the workers.
And he said in Ecclesiastes 12, but the violence shall be lowered.
Yep.
Yep. Hey, just the mere restriction of the movement of people like that, you know, it's going to shut down whole industry.
Yeah.
There's whole industries that rely on that.
Yes.
Like, you know, hotel and tourism, all these ships that be going out, so on and so forth.
Yeah.
The scriptures also say that a man's going to desire to go in the city, he ain't going to be able. What are they going to cause? More of the calamity.
That's it.
Verse 33. The virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom.
Yep, the virgin, going back to that young woman. They said the virgin shall mourn by having no bridegrooms. Hey, because they're going to implement this draft. You know, hey, remember a couple years ago when they had the little scare and they were saying that the draft is coming back? You had all these people bugging out. You know what I'm saying? You had they crashed the website where you had to go to for the register and all of that. You know, people was bugging out all over
The service,
the select service. Yeah, it crashed. People was bugging out. Twitter, all of that, man. Scared as hell.
And then you got those, I forgot, you brought it out in the group chat about the, what's it called? It's going to get, let all the folks that guys go to one take the jab.
Oh yeah. Let's go into they call that it's a certain type of, it come in my head. It's a certain type of discharge. Oh, other than honorable. They're gonna get other than honorable discharge. Meaning it ain't gonna be honorable. You see what I'm saying?
Gone.
Right, so then you got that, which is gonna bring all those guys in the
Administrative.
administrative.
It's lucky. I didn't cut you off. Administrative discharge.
You're gonna get administrative discharge for all the ones that didn't take the Vanessa. And then what's gonna happen? Then they're gonna, all right, well, we're gonna get these fresh 19, 16, 17-year-olds right out of high school.
Yep.
And we're gonna go ahead and bring their little young dumbasses right in.
Yep.
Going back to it, in 2 Ezra 16 and 33, the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegrooms. The women shall have mourn, having no husband. Their daughters shall mourn, having no helper.
Keep going.
In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed.
In the wars shall their bridegrooms be destroyed. Going back to the draft, man. Okay, they're gonna force that draft back, man. So a lot of these niggas that you see running around here, they're gonna get drafted in World War III and get destroyed. There's gonna be a shortage of men out here, man. Go ahead.
And their husbands shall perish of famine.
Yeah, which we've been talking about all day. All right, dealing with this global crisis, the collapse of the food supply, man. All right, they lack the workers. They lacking on the as we were talking about the carbon dioxide, which is used to euthanize the animals before they hit the slaughterhouse. So there's going to be a low supply on meat. You know, so we truly in a famine right now, man. You know, go ahead.
The Most High bringing it to Most High to reading this. You see the Lord Yahweh is taking away that spirit, that independent woman spirit.
Yeah.
He's taking it away. We're gonna see if that day the woman gonna say she don't need a man.
Yeah.
You see, when they said the husband's gonna be gone, there's gonna be a shortage of men. We gonna see then. We gonna see then.
Yeah.
If you gonna be independent.
Yeah,
we gonna see how independent your ass is in that day.
Yeah. You women out there that's moving around like that bitch. What's her name? Brittany Brenner, whatever her name is.
Yep.
Man, she deserves to get put to death, man.
Yes, she do.
Man, she's a demon, bro.
Amber Rose too. She's another demon.
Man, all you women that's moving in that spirit, man, the Lord got swift judgments for you hoes, man.
Right.
You know? Go ahead.
Verse 5. Hear now these things and understand them, you servants of the Lord.
Right, so hear these things and understand them, you servants of the Lord. And we understand this. This is the will of the Heavenly Father, man. The judgment, the sword must come, man. It gotta come. Go ahead.
Oh, the word of the Lord receive it. Believe not the God of whom the Lord spake.
Go ahead.
Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack.
Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack, man. You know, like it tells you in 2 Peter. Our people count the words and these prophecies and slackness, man. But the scriptures say the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, man. Look what he's doing to America and around the earth right now, man. Go ahead.
Verse 38, as when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb, which pains, when the child cometh forth, slack not a moment.
It's slack not a moment, man. So we're in the time of that birth, man. Which that birth symbolizes what? The destruction and the return of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So these plagues slack not but a moment, man. Okay? While you over there sleeping and slouching on the words of the Lord, man, you're going to get caught off guard, man. You're going to be ill prepared, man. Then you're going to try to seek the Lord in that time and you ain't going to find him. Go ahead, Ak.
Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side.
And the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. We just read the article from Time Magazine that we're in the time of the collapse of the dollar bill. That America's adversaries are basically have the advantage, okay, and they're going to kill the dollar. Which is what? Going to bring in what? The MOTP, man. Which has been the plan the whole time, man. What was the guy's name? Klaus Schwab? Whatever his name is. You know? He all he's been talking about is that great reset, man. Hey, we're in the midst of this man's so-called New World Order, his enterprise, man. Go ahead.
Verse 40. Oh, my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle.
Hey, the Lord said, make you ready to the battle. Hey, this is that battle, that war that we have before us. Go ahead.
And those evils be as pilgrims upon the earth.
It said, in those evils be as pilgrims on the earth, man. Don't the scriptures say that, roughly paraphrasing, that we have no certain dwelling place?
Yep.
So, hey, like Apostle Har was bringing out, I want to say a few months back, maybe about a year ago, and he was telling brothers to invest in a tent. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it could be times when you might have to flee the house, man. You gotta have to flee to another city, man. Read that part again.
Oh, my people, hear my word, make you ready to thy battle. And those evils be as pilgrims upon the earth.
And those evils be as pilgrims on the earth. Hey, look what they're doing with the jab. It came out in Florida last week that you had a landlord saying, look, if you ain't got the Vanessa, you can't be in the apartment complex. Who's to say that won't come in all 50 of these states, man? They're already telling you, they're already going to tax you. They already got that in legislation to tax the ones that don't want to get the Vanessa. You already can't have a stable job if you ain't got the Vanessa. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, we could literally be pilgrims out here, man. You know? And they might say, look, if you want to continue to live in your house that you pay a mortgage on, they can make some law and say, look, you got to get out of this house unless you get the Vanessa.
Yep.
Okay?
You better believe it.
Come on, man. Hey, this man he could write shit out of thin air, man.
Yep.
This is oppression. Go ahead, Doc.
He that selleth, let him be as he that fleeth away. He that buyeth as one that will lose.
Yeah, he that buyeth is one that will lose. Hey, you got to be prepared to lose everything, man.
Yep.
You already got the lack and shortage of workers, you know? So really, this economy in general is done, you know? Keep going out.
I was going to say, what do you really have to lose?
Right.
What do you really have to lose?
Yep.
And you got niggas in other groups selling out.
Yeah.
Selling out under their 501c3 covenant, you know? Totally just, you know, just of the world, man.
Yep.
You know?
I'm going to add to that too.
You got it?
Brief thing. Scriptures also say, Apostle Paul said, those that have wives be as though they don't have.
That's the mindset.
That shit won't be anybody in your family, really. You see in your immediate family. See, that's the times we're coming into.
Hey, your family gonna be against you.
That's right.
Hey, cause hey, the brothers in the truth, even the ones that's tuning in, most of your family didn't took this shit. You know, look, I had to hold on to my job. You know, they kept pressing me after work every day. They said, look, was you gonna get it every day? So look, man, it came upon them 3 weeks. They said I had 3 weeks left, so I went ahead and get it. You know, I'm gonna get the booster too. I gotta do what I gotta do, man. We gotta save my job. We gotta save America.
You know, I love my life. You know, because they be saying that safety shit. We gotta do this for public health.
Yeah.
Nonsense, man.
Yeah, it's all on the radio. It's all on the radio. It's all in the commercials. Well, I know you heard a lot about the Vanessa. You know, you heard a lot of things, but hey, don't listen to those guys. You know, all that madness, that propaganda. Go ahead, Al, what you got?
It's like, what's her name, Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Bring out the scripture and say that, love thy neighbor, taking the stab.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
You got it. I keep going.
Verse 42. He that occupieth merchandise as he that have no profit.
Exactly.
You gotta believe that shit.
Yeah.
If you got merchandise, hey, it is what it is. You gotta sit there.
That's why, and that goes along too with the scripture speaking about how the doors will be shut in the streets of the city.
That's it.
Because even though people that sell and buy things and, you know, entrepreneurs, you got to get it up too.
Yeah.
You got to let it go.
He that occupieth merchandise as he that have no profit.
So the
by it.
ones that took the Vanessa, you took it for nothing. Because here it is, man. This man is about to get rid of the economy. Man, he's getting rid of people out of the workforce. They're talking about replacing the people with robots, man. This is a real thing. These elites are like, look, we don't need people no more, man. They got machines. They got AI. This is that new world we enter into, man. Go ahead.
And he that buildeth as he that shall not dwell therein.
There you go. It's all in vain. Go ahead.
He that soweth as if he should not reap.
Go ahead.
So he also that planteth the vineyard as he that shall not gather the grapes.
Man,
And you doing all this work and you ain't gonna reap none of the benefits.
nothing.
They that marry as they that shall get no children, and they that marry not as widowers.
Heavy. Keep going.
And therefore they that labor in vain.
Keep going. Go
Did
read.
King Solomon say that? That you know in Ecclesiastes, that every vanity of vanity, all this is vanity. You see it coming back to pass in the last days. It's gonna come back.
Yep.
It's gonna be everything gonna be in vain. Only you gonna have is either your house should be on the side or nothing.
Absolutely.
Well, you gonna receive judgment.
That's what's gonna come.
Yeah.
You either get the Lord or you get judgment.
That's what's gonna come. Yeah.
For strangers shall reap their fruits and spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, take their children captives, for captives, and the famine shall they get children.
There you go. Because of the lack of bread, man. When resources run thin and people ain't got nothing to lose, hey, that's read it again.
Verse 46. For strangers shall reap their fruits, spoil their goods, overthrow their houses, and take their children captives. For the captivity and famine shall they get children.
There you go, man. So you're gonna have people getting kidnapped, snatched up. That's already going on now, man. You know, these Instagram thoughts.
Yep.
You know, and you truly got followers.
Yep. That's right.
You know, you wanted followers, you got them.
Yep. Family of the opera type.
Yeah, family of opera. You got sick niggas out here, man, hanging out in the closet,
Yep.
hiding behind your shower curtain, man.
And they're ready to take that. Take that.
Right.
They ready to take that.
You know,
They ready.
and it was the video of an Issacharite chick. She was in her bathroom. She heard some rumbling in the ceiling, and this nigga fell out the ceiling. And then when he fell out the ceiling, he looked at her and talked about some shit.
Yeah, that's wild as hell.
But you know what's crazy? That goes back to that article that we had read earlier with the UN the assembly, and they said they at the end of the abyss and people losing their value.
There you go.
People really out here moving crazy and shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, what?
When the morals go,
Yep.
that's it.
Yep.
You know, anything goes when the morals is out the window.
Yep.
You
And
know,
America promote that do what thou wilt spirit.
that's it. That's Satanism.
So that's really deep rooted in their spirit to be like, yo, if it comes to it, I gotta do what I gotta do.
Hey, look, they
Facts.
looking like, well, shit, ain't no morals for them. Why should I play by some rules?
Absolutely.
Imaginary rules.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's it, man. This place is through, man.
Verse
Go ahead.
47. They that occupy their merchandise for robbery, and more, they that debt their cities, their houses, their possessions, and their own persons.
Read the 48.
The more will I be angry with them for their sin, saith the Lord.
Right, and the Lord is angry with this place, man. Here it is, Esau building shit. They functioning like this place is about to get judged, man. Like nothing is happening around the earth, man.
Yep.
And see, that's why, you know,
it's good to pay attention to alternative media, man.
Yep.
Because this westernized propaganda, this news, what the Edomites call it fear porn, all right? It's been compromised, man. All right, the media is owned by the feds, man. So they show you what they want you to see, man. All this hell that's breaking loose overseas and across the world, a lot of our people are oblivious to it, man. You see, so we're in a time as this place is going to be taken unawares, man. You know, as we were saying, you women out there, man, that got all this liberty to gather abroad and do what you want to do, you're going to be the main victims, okay? As we're seeing already, man, you getting snatched up, getting taken, body chopped up, thrown in the trash, all right? You going on hiking trips, get snatched up, found missing, abducted, all types of shit, man. You know? So, man, hey, you better wake the hell up, man. You know? You got anything out? Gone.
Matthew 24:37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
Break it down, huh?
God, and that's just the time that we in right now.
Yep.
We at that point where Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua is coming upon this earth, man.
With the pinnacle of absolute chaos.
That's it.
God. 38.
And nobody sees it.
God. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark. And they knew not until the flood came and took them all away. Right. And that's just going to happen again, man. You know, people out here are unaware of what's going on. This impending global crisis, you know, where all these supply chains are going to get shut down. You know, your entire reality is going to get shut into, it's going to collapse.
That's right.
You know, just like as in the times of Noah.
Right. They didn't know what the fuck to do until it was too late. He didn't realize he was in danger.
Yep.
They was eating, giving the marriage.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You got motherfuckers pushing that spirit of marriage even now to this day, man.
Yep. God.
Starting families and shit, you know what I'm saying?
God.
Building a boat. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like this place ain't coming down right now.
Exactly.
You got niggas out here from our generational wealth. You got a bunch of pro niggas somehow they gonna build generational wealth.
Yeah, get the bag.
Yeah. Like that's really gonna happen. You see what I'm saying?
They made a report saying that the basically the so-called black man's dollar would take 212 years to accumulate to a white man's dollar.
Yeah.
Heavy.
We read that article about two years ago in camp.
Heavy.
That's right.
That shit is
It
impossible.
would take 200 years, but then even at that, to get where Esau is, where would Esau be in 200 years? You gotta ask yourself that question too. It ain't like he gonna stay here and be equal with you.
Yeah, he's gonna be waiting on you niggas.
Hell
Like,
no.
you know?
Yeah, like Esau ain't gonna be pulling the chair on you niggas. He trying to come up to his level.
I think
Jake
that,
Bernard?
I'm not sure, but that disparity was something like the average so-called of black person's or Jake's household is like 40,000 and Esau's is like 80,000, something like that.
shit.
You know,
Crazy, man.
that's never gonna change.
Man.
P39. And knew not until the flood came and took them all away.
Man.
So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. Ooh, right, man. Hey, all that spirit of not being aware, paying attention, and keeping your watch, that shit can really get you hurt in the long run, man.
Exactly.
Gotta be on your watch because this impending global crisis is here.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of a few more incidents taking place, false flags, you know. One thing could pop this off and it could go to no return.
Yep.
That's why they said they are at an edge of an abyss, man. When you in an abyss, that shit is just endless.
Yep. Hey, so hasten the day of the Lord, man.
God.
All right, these things got to come in order for the kingdom of heaven to be established, man. All right, the global crisis is imminent, man. All right, prepare yourself, man. Anything else? Hey, man, we pray that this camp was edifying. All right, we're gonna close it out by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Makakwadash. Hey, double honor to the apostles and elders, great millstone who taught us this truth. Double salutation to all you Akim out there laboring. Until the next time, Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.